RGB Sports PH. Hindi lang pamamilya, pang sports pa. Subscribe naman dyan! Yeah!
Yeah, Ricardo Mayorga is no elite fighter in my view. He's the most willing target in the sport.
Yeah, but still, you would think against the so-called smaller man, we'd see something more.
But I think Jim summed it up. There's too much of everything. He just cannot figure out how to get into the fight, how to hold him off, how to get to him. It's too much of everything tonight.
Oscar is maybe trying to lay a trap, but Manny is too smart and too fast for it.
This fight's going to probably end up being stopped.
Manny Pacquiao is annihilating Oscar De La Hoya. And in the 7th round, De La Hoya has 0 answers for the Pacquiao assault.
No, he cannot do anything.
Pacquiao is making De La Hoya look old, slow, ineffectual, as though he is a sparring partner.
Some of us wonder
this fight's over with.
Whether Manny Pacquiao would become the Henry Armstrong of this era. Right now, he's looking like the immortal Armstrong.
And Oscar is barely throwing back. You wonder if Tony Weeks is thinking of stopping the fight.
He's looking
hard shots. De La Hoya hasn't been down, but that may be the only thing that's keeping Weeks from stopping it. Oscar's left eye is almost closed.
He hasn't thrown a meaningful punch in Miller this whole round.
Pacquiao is closing in on landing 50 power shots in the round. It's the most power punches ever landed on De La Hoya in a single round of his career. And virtually all of his fights have been counted by CompuBox. An embarrassing 7th round.
Right here you see Pacquiao landing punch after punch. It is not so much just the way he's landing them. The body language and position of De La Hoya's body is up.
Okay, with that, you agree? Yes. One more round, or is that it? Is that it?
Right now, you're here. The corner is willing to stop the fight.
Is that it? Yeah. That's it. It's done.
Manny Pacquiao has beaten Oscar De La Hoya.
And it was the right thing to do. But he got knocked down. It was one of those perfectly timed punches, but Manny is known for.
Flurry of punches for Pacquiao. Pacquiao against the ropes. Freddie Roach thinks this is a very bad idea. Cotto pounding away.
At this point, he's catching every punch that Cotto throws.
Well, the reason he's taking a breather.
Bigger, but they're not known for being physical.
He may have gone to the ropes to let Cotto throw, thinking he could counter him with something big. Now it's Cotto whose back is against the rope, and he fights his way off.
Hurt by that knockdown.
Left hand that caused the knockdown. The right hook helped, but the left landed right onto Cotto. Almost landed a big left-hand shot. It glanced off Pacquiao's cheek. Pacquiao gets right up under Cotto's chin. Uppercut. Cotto backs into the corner. He's in big trouble now. The fight could end in a matter of seconds. Holding on.
He can't hold this round. He can't see the punches coming.
Trying to counter. Freddie's been pretty good at this.
If they're thinking one more, then this is the time you should do it.
Miguel Cotto's father, Miguel Cotto Sr., wanted to stop the fight and was talked out of it by the others in the corner, including head trainer Joe Santiago. Now Kenny Bayless does his duty. The chin. Pacquiao flirts with the corner there, then moves away. Now his back is against the ropes. Margarito tries to catch the action. Pacquiao hits him flush with a big left hand. And then flurries and...
Pacquiao land beautiful punches, even with his defense up. Margarito still was getting good punches because of the actual pinpoint punching power. But also, you know, it maybe have to go the distance in case he gets a knockout fine. But, you know, even though he's landing and winning the fight, It's got to be, but I hope he's in great shape.
I think you're looking at 12 rounds.
Saying that Pacquiao's not hurting him, but his face is telling a different story.
Indeed. And Pacquiao's beginning to land with almost every punch.
You know, around the ring.
And he's beating Margarito up in this round. There's a huge bump under Margarito's right eye. He's backing Margarito up, and he's hurting him. And Margarito can say all he wants that Pacquiao can't hurt him, but that
Seemed like that one body punch took everything out of him.
among all the experts' comments coming into the fight, one of the ones I found most interesting was Josh.
Get on the scorecard, Margarito might get it because it compared to the other rounds.
Yeah.
But he really. This is a dazzling display of boxing skill, power, everything. Ring generalship here. Unbelievable.
Years, and I covered Ray Leonard from ringside, and this is the best offensive fighter I've ever seen.
He does it all and fights everybody. That's what I like about him. He's really enjoying himself here. You can see it possibly going to 12-round decision only because of Margarito's size.
Yep.
That's the only factor, but it's strictly a Pacquiao show.
No, if I had a prediction,
In spite of the way his face looks.
Margarito's hanging in, and he's having more flurries as the fight continues, but Pacquiao just stunned him with a right hook and backed him off again. Two more.
The guards up high defense. He still pinpoints areas where he can get through and penetrate. But to me, the perfect fight is the way he fought the last round. Punching, moving, in and out, taking advantage of
The discussion.
Well, it's not just that Margarito's 17 pounds bigger, it's that Pacquiao.
Shave off the beard, which probably they would have done. Pacquiao said, leave it there. I want to use it as a target. That's a fighter. What a show. What an amazing performance.
Not Margarito in the track. He had another 30 seconds.
He still may stop him. He may get out of this round, but I think there's a good chance that Pacquiao will stop him in the next couple of rounds. Here you see this counter right hook, which is, as I said earlier, one of the best punches that you can land, and he's very good at that. Used to be.
Tony, okay? Tony, we got to work the jab. We got to work the jab. Come on,
Joe Calzaghe seemingly was doing that with Roy Jones in the later rounds too.
Absolutely. There's no question Pacquiao's pulling his punches now.
Margarito's not known as an accurate puncher. You wonder if Floyd Mayweather's watching this thinking, maybe the time is right.
It's hard to say because he's fighting such different guys
bigger
every
guy.
time out, and they're all so big. It's the man who's letting Margarito finish.
World Championship, the fighting pride of Sarangani Province, Philippines, Manny.
Okay, Manny, Keith. Trunks are good on both sides. Gentlemen, we went over the rules in the dressing room. Again, I would caution you to keep this fight clean at all times, protect yourself at all times, and what I say you must obey. Good luck. Touch them up.
All right, here we go from MGM Grand Garden Arena. Sold out, over 14,000 on hand. Manny Pacquiao in his 71st professional bout. Keith one-time Thurman unbeaten at 29-0. 22 wins coming via knockout. We are underway. Round one, scheduled for 12.
And Thurman started pressing, and there he goes. He's starting to cut loose. I think we're going to see a lot of back and forth action.
More aggressive in this, but he's not coming out aggressive. He's just watching, trying to get used to Manny Pacquiao's rhythm.
Ooh. That was a nice right hand, but Pacquiao comes right back.
Most of the trash talk came from Keith Thurman in the weeks leading up to this bout. Pacquiao said, I'm motivated the more he talks. I want to prove something to him. There's a nice combination by Thurman.
It's touch with. He's going to try to get it back. Good right hand by Thurman. He looks really confident on Thurman.
Yeah, Thurman's coming out with the power punches early.
Look at the punches landed. 10 by Thurman so far. Pacquiao at 6.
Ooh.
Bit of a smile from Manny Pacquiao. Oh, down goes Thurman!
And let me tell you, that was just a quick punch. And Manny Pacquiao moved in with his legs and his hands and caught Thurman backing up. Thurman thought he could back up quick enough, but he wasn't quick enough to get it out of the reach of that punch.
Thurman knocked down late in round 1.
Pacquiao threw that left hand to the body and that right hook right over the top that he's used for years.
Yeah, that was a flash knockdown. That was a wake-up shot for Thurman.
Sure was.
And here's Manny Pacquiao coming through, moving quick with those legs, throwing a combination punching, catching him on the way back with his hands down.
All right, here we go. Look, there's Pacquiao. He's rushing in right there, boom. And there's the hook that dropped him, but preceded by a straight left hand to the belly. You know, the Pacquiao's used that tactics many, many times. When Pacquiao starts moving those legs very quickly straight at you, get out of the way.
Yeah.
Because that's it like that, right there. That's where he does it best. He catches you off guard with his quick feet and hands.
Look, Pacquiao looks very quick right now.
Can you imagine at 40 years old still bringing this type of game to a young, strong champion that's never been beaten?
Pacquiao with a knockdown of Thurman in round 1. Another good right by Pacquiao.
Yeah, and you know, from the other side, if a judge is looking at that, he's going to think that Pacquiao is scoring points on that.
That's true, but the good thing is that Thurman isn't getting hit with it, so he's not getting debilitized by Pacquiao.
Manny's strength is punches and numbers. My strength is counter punching and accuracy.
Manny's saying, I feel...
Nice combination by Thurman and a right hook.
He landed a right hand and a good hook. See?
Now the response by Manny Pacquiao.
Well, you know, I don't disagree with those numbers because Pacquiao, wherever he goes, he's always flicking out his right hand. That always precedes and oh boy, there's a headbutt. Either that or a punch, but it may have been a headbutt. I missed it.
Oh.
Well, Kenny Bayless will step in between the fighters.
Hurt in a way that he's flinching a little bit. But here comes Thurman with a good left hook.
Another right.
Let's see if we can figure out exactly what happened.
Oh, body language is showing me that was a body shot.
It didn't look like a horrible headbutt. It looked more like a body shot. The way
not only the right hand, but that left hook.
Look at Pacquiao. He's such a monster. He just comes right back. He takes whatever you give him.
Usually, you know, in Keith Thurman's point of view, he's going to try to do it, but whether he's got enough gas in the tank to be able to do it.
Oh, good left hand by Pacquiao.
We hit the midway point of round 12. The only knockdown came back in round 1. Pacquiao knocking down Thurman late in the round.
That's where...
Ladies and gentlemen, after 12 rounds.
rounds of action. We go to the scorecards. We have a split decision. Here are the score totals. Judge at ringside, Glenn Feldman scores about 114 to 113 in favor of Keith Thurman. Judge at ringside, Dave Moretti scores about 115, 112 in favor of Manny Pacquiao. And judge at ringside, Tim Cheatham sees it 115 to 112 in favor of the winner, boxing's pride of the Philippines, the ageless wonder, the one and only current WBA welterweight champion of the world,